very good evening and Jai Bhim everyone. I hope you are doing well. So this is Vandana Kshatriya here from Titlagarh, Balangi district, and currently I'm pursuing my master's degree with history honors from Ravinshaw University of Qatar. Okay, tell me, what if slavery is not just always visible? What if it doesn't come with chains but with beliefs, traditions, and unquestioned authority? So with these, today I will speak about one of the most radical and intellectually transformative anti-caste texts, that is Ghulamgiri, which powerfully exposed the hidden reality behind these questions. But before that, let me tell you about its author, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. A fiercely courageous, intellectually sharp, and a compassionate reformer who did not just observe injustice but boldly challenged it. With relentless conviction and remarkable clarity, he fearlessly exposed the hidden structures of oppression that society had normalized for centuries. Now, come to Ghulamgiri, published in 1873, was written at a time when Indian society was deeply divided by caste hierarchy. Through this book, Phule made a bold and clear argument that the condition of Dalits was not just natural, but a form of systematic slavery. In fact, the title itself, meaning slavery, reflects this powerful idea. Significantly, Phule dedicated Ghulamgiri to the people of the United States who had fought against slavery. And by doing so, he drew a strong comparison between caste oppression in India and racial slavery in America, showing that both systems were based on exploitation and injustice. Moving further, one of the most important features of this book is its dialogue form. The entire text is written as a conversation between Phule and a character named Dhondiva. This question answer format makes the book simple and accessible, especially for common people. At the same time, it allows Phule to logically question and challenge existing beliefs. At the center of Ghulamgiri lies a sharp critique of Brahmanism and Brahmanical text. Phule argued that religious scriptures such as Vedas and Manusmritis were used to maintain the dominance of Brahmins and keep the lower caste in ignorance. According to him, this text made people believe that their social position was fixed by birth and approved by religion. Further, he reinterpreted Indian mythology in a very critical way. He questioned the stories like incarnation of Vishnu, such as Parshuram, Vaman, and Narasimha. Instead of seeing them as divine protector, he presented them as symbols of oppression over the indigenous people. For example, the story of Vaman and King Bali is given a completely different meaning. While traditional narratives praise Vaman, Phule presented King Bali as a just and fair ruler of the common people who was defeated through trickery. Similarly, figures like Hiranyakashipu are also reinterpreted as native rulers who were overthrown. Through this reinterpretation, he tried to show that mythology was used as a tool to justify social inequality. Therefore, his approach was not just literary, but also political, as it challenged the cultural and religious basis of caste. In addition, Phule used the Aryan invasion theory to explain the origin of caste. He argued that Aryans were outsiders who conquered the indigenous people or population and imposed the caste system to maintain control. Although this theory has been debated later, but it was very effective in questioning dominant historical narratives of his time. Another important aspect of Ghulamgiri is Phule's strong emphasis on education. He believed that education is the key to freedom and social change. He argued that lower castes were deliberately denied education so that they would remain dependent and oppressed. Moreover, Phule also addressed the issue of women's oppression. He criticized practices such as child marriage and the denial of education to women. In this way, his work not only challenged caste inequality but also supported gender justice. If we look at the strains of this Ghulamgiri book, one of the most striking is its boldness and clarity. At a time when questioning religion was a taboo, Phule spoke openly and fearlessly. His use of simple language and dialogue made his idea reach a wider audience. So, in terms of significance, Ghulamgiri played a crucial role in awakening social consciousness among marginalized communities. It presented history from the perspective of the oppressed and challenged the belief that inequality was natural or divinely created. Importantly, Phule's ideas later influenced great leaders like B.R. Ambedkar, who carried forward the struggle against caste discrimination. So, in the conclusion, I would say Gulamgiri stands as a bold manifesto of resistance, a powerful critique of injustice, and a timeless call for equality, education, and human dignity. So, that's all from my side, everyone. Thank you.